Hi Scorpio, welcome to your speed read. Okay, I'm just going to get straight into it for you. I feel there's a relationship that you've been holding on to very, very closely. Yeah, you've held on to it for dear life almost. But I'm just getting right now is the time maybe you might have to look at releasing it and surrendering to it. When I say surrender to it, I mean just take your lessons from it and maybe move on. um, what I see sort of coming and around that is because you've got like a lot of people trying to grab your attention. I don't think you realize how many people are trying to grab your attention, and there's someone in particular that is actually after you, and whether you know it or not, and I think maybe you don't, maybe I think you might know they're around, but you'd be quite shocked to know that, hey, they're saying, let's get started, let's get this on the road, and this might be somebody that is totally different from you. It's probably somebody that you wouldn't even recognize or you have recognized, but they're completely different from you. But this is something that can turn into something quite nice, can turn into something that's quite loving. It comes from the heart, and it could even turn into a committed relationship. But it's definitely something that's worth taking note of, and you're not by the feelings. There have feelings where you'll feel secure, and to the point where maybe you don't even have to question the situation you're in. Because if I look at your recent past, it's like you've seen through all the illusions now. What caused so much strife and conflict for you? What caused so many doubts in your mind? Um, Maybe there was, and there was so many arguments. It was like so many. It was like you couldn't get through to this past person. It was sometimes you might have felt like you were speaking to a child or they were being childish, but you knew your worth, and it's almost like you weren't going to accept that anymore. I feel maybe you got news that this relationship wasn't actually going to go anywhere, um, and it sort of became very codependent. It became like an addiction, whether this was for you or the other person, but it was like you were holding on to it for it to develop, for the relationship to sort of take off. It was almost like either you found love, you felt like you found love, but really what it was maybe you just found that you were in a codependent situation. Um, if I look at where you are at the present now, it's like there's no way this relationship can even move forward. You are taking a really, really good look at this relationship. I mean, you're looking at it from every angle. Yes, sure, there was some romantic times there. Yes, sure, they might have made you feel really, really special. Yes, sure, at one stage you might have thought you held the world in your hands with this person and there was a future. Maybe you did see a future with this person, but now you realize that there's just no way. There's no way this is even going to get off the ground. It's just not even going anywhere. Again, with this person, maybe you thought they were very mature. Maybe you thought they were very established and they just had their act together. But really, I think what you're seeing now is what you were involved with was someone that was immature and they were offering you very, very little. Maybe they were promising you big things, but they were actually only acting on and offering very small things to keep you in the picture. I definitely see that you see through this illusion now. You see that this was maybe not a normal relationship that you were hoping for. It wasn't like a solid, committed relationship that you would expect. Maybe you see it for what it is, that it's if you were to stay in it, it would be unconventional. And I'm sort of picking up that you need a sort of a conventional relationship. Um, if I look at the other energy, there was deceit with the other energy. They weren't being honest. They were being sneaky. They were being shrewd. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew that what they were doing was not fair on you or on anybody else. Maybe they realize now too that you know this and this has all come out, that you know this. So therefore they're thinking, my God, can I even make this right? And maybe now they're feeling like, I do feel like they are feeling really sorry, but I'm getting that they're feeling more sorry for themselves because that's the type of energy I'm picking up on, than what they're feeling for you. Uh, in the past, maybe they've been able to sort of like and let you sort of get over your hurt, and then they can come back in the past, and maybe when they've come back in the past, that's when they've been able to manipulate you again. And and but it's like I'm just seeing that you sort of see through this now. You're not going to take this offer that they're going to offer you. It's like you haven't got this person on that pedestal like you used to have them on. You don't see them in that light anymore, and you're keeping to yourself because you know this is just going to be a disaster, a total disaster, especially when they have really nothing to offer you. But what is coming in for you, which I really, really like, is you do have something new coming in. You do have like someone is offering you a new emotional start here. I feel it's somebody new. This is someone that sees your value, sees your worth. Um, they see that you're worth giving to, and they really want to come in, but they're also coming in with a passionate offer as well. So this person actually wears their heart on their sleeves. So it's an emotional offer, it's a physical offer, and it's one that they've had. It's almost like they've had their eye on you. So whether this is someone new coming in or someone that you do know of, but I don't feel it's like your past person. But who knows? But there's definitely something brand new coming in for you, an emotional and a passionate offer. And as I said at the start, this could turn into a full-on relationship. Okay, Scorpio, hope you all got something out of this, and until next time, and namaste.